there still seems to be a lot of issues on the execution side.
Responding to concerns in schools and around the country, Maryland revises PARCC testing.
And I think with the changes that have been made for the 2015-16 administration, with there only being one administration and not two, and I think that is more in line with what teachers are accustomed to.
This past year, school systems could test over a 6-week period.
Some schools went in and said, okay, we're going to take these 30 days, these districts, and they gave their tests and they were done. And others gave 6 weeks worth of tests.
In the latter group, too much testing became a common complaint.
Since they had 6 weeks, they took 6 weeks. And so testing was interminable, and that was nationally throughout the consortium, not just in Maryland.
So, Maryland and PARCC shortened the test period to 30 days and decreased the length of the test. The revisions to PARCC will combine the 2 English language arts and 2 math testing windows to one 30-day window near the end of the semester or school year. Reduce the number of test units students will take from 8 or 9 to 7 or 6, depending on grade level. And cut the testing time by about 90 minutes, give or take, again depending on grade level.
There is an improvement cycle.
Board member James Gates compares the transition to PARCC testing to the space race.
And at the end of that, there is a success.
Board members also set in place optional new tests that can be used to determine college and career readiness by the end of grade 11. School systems may offer PARCC exams in Algebra 2 or English 11, or opt for other college entrance exams such as the SAT, ACT, or Accuplacer as a college and career readiness measure. Students must pass the college placement or relevant PARCC tests, or they'll have to take a transition course during their senior year. In board briefs,
the purpose of the plan is to ensure that poor and minority children are not taught at higher rates by inexperienced, unqualified, or out-of-field teachers.
Last year, U.S. Secretary Arne Duncan mandated all states write a plan to be sure poor and minority children have equal access to excellent teachers. Simply put, the board approves Maryland's plan to study, then develop strategies to combat the issue.
One of the greatest learning
And finally,
opportunities and experiences that I think anyone could have.
Maryland says goodbye to board members. First, student member Stephen Priester,
I was proud
then
of.
Luisa Montero
Part of
Diaz.
bringing Dr. Lowry to this state.
Also, board president Mary Kay Finan leaves after 8 years.
I started teaching 40 years ago, 3rd grade, in a 3-room schoolhouse.
It's been a pleasure to work with you.
And board administrator Tony South retires after 19 years service and a standing ovation. This has been News from the Board, June, with MSDE TV.